I promised you Navneet will join us on the show. Thank you so much for joining us. We've just finished our review of the OnePlus. I'm very, very excited because, we expected this, that the OnePlus 10 Pro will be dramatically different. This seems to be OnePlus kind of getting all their cylinders, firing them all together, leaving no weaknesses, and then coming up with some exceptional features also. Tell us what you feel are the best of OnePlus 10 Pro. There's so much to talk about.
Rajiv, first and foremost, pleasure being on the show again. A warm hello to you and the entire community which is watching us. You're absolutely right. We've got 10 Pro firing on all cylinders. I think if we were to pick up a few things, I would like to step back and first talk about why we started OnePlus and making phones in 2013, so that we could have the best technology in our hands for ourselves. And the OnePlus 10 Pro today brings exactly that. It has a second generation Hasselblad camera. It has a 150-degree field of view, which is very exciting. It has something that we call the OnePlus billion color mechanics and scheme. It has something which we call the new Hyper Boost gaming module. So under the hood, it has everything that you aspire for and more. And today, a user which gets the OnePlus 10 Pro is going to feel excited about the top class features coming to her or him at a special, I would say, format which she has never seen before.
Tell me, if you were to be put into a spot to say top 2-3 things about the phone that you think are the strongest, that really make this phone stand out.
Absolutely. So Rajiv, I'm going to take the liberty of naming my top 4, not top 2 or 3.
All right.
First and foremost, the OnePlus 10 Pro is going to house the Oxygen OS 12.1, which is on Android 12. And as you're aware, the Oxygen OS has always promised a burdenless experience to our community.
Right.
Number 2, we house the latest Snapdragon 8 Mobile One, I think with the Snapdragon 7th generation AI program and platform, which will make outstanding calibration, whether it's on photography, whether it's on gaming. Number 3, the camera module itself. Then on the camera module, very excited to share that it's a 3 rear camera module, 48 megapixel Sony IMAX 789, an 8 megapixel telephoto, and a 150-degree ultra wide, and a 32 megapixel selfie camera. Today, any user which is using the OnePlus 10 Pro will find the best of camera features coming onto her. Last but not the least, very proud to share that the charging and the battery technology has been taken to the next level. We now have a 5000 mAh2 and one of the largest battery sizes in a flagship phone. And we come out and we are launching the 80-watt Super VOOC charging, which gets you a day's power in about 15 to 17 minutes and a full day 0 to 100 charge in about 32 minutes.
I've seen a lot of maturity come OnePlus. Normally what would happen is, just to tick mark the numbers, you'd have 4 lenses at the back, right? You've gone with 3, all 3 that actually matter, all 3 that users will actually use. You haven't put in something like a depth sensor or a macro, something which is completely useless for most people. This maturity, this fact that you are confident that say that 3, all 3 good, and they work. And the fact that the camera actually is good. Is this the new OnePlus where the camera becomes a very central part of the experience?
A lot of times we've heard saying that how can we push the boundaries of camera technology better? So some of the things that we're very proud of is the biggest thing that we're proud of is our association with the legendary camera maker Hasselblad. I think a company which has been doing this for over 75, 80 years, we have learned and co-partnered on a 3-year journey with them, which brings natural color, I would say, calibration to our technology. We are testing with them on new standards for camera photography, new standards for color on mobile phone, and very happy to share with you on behalf of the OnePlus and the Hasselblad team that the 2nd generation Hasselblad camera comes to the 10 Pro. Now, what does it bring for us? One, it brings all sorts of great things that Hasselblad masters and ambassadors have created, including 3 new
3 of these, very interesting
color
ones.
masters.
I love the wildlife one.
You love the wildlife one.
I thought it was fantastically done.
So the Serenity, the Radiant, the Wildlife, these are amazing, I would say, color calibrations which have come in. You spoke about the fisheye. With a 150-degree field of view, you're almost 4 times better than a 120-degree field of view.
I'm going to end by asking you, lots of excitement around everything you're doing. What is further that we can expect in excitement? I mean, what's the strategy forward? Can we expect another big thing coming in from OnePlus?
First and foremost, I think, Rajiv, we are truly thrilled to be in India serving such a large community. Our values of never settle is something that was true when we started the company and now. But the power of bringing the best technology in the hands of consumers in India holds good. Every time we do discussions internally, we are on the mission to bring the best technology first in India for our community in India. So as 2022 progresses, I'm very confident to share with you that we'll have a bunch of exciting launches outside the 10 Pro as well, which will bring fantastic price points. One of the most affordable 5G smartphones at a price point that India has never seen before.
Okay.
We'll see some interesting connected devices which are for your personal, I would say, personal wear and personal consumption. Interesting, when we launched the 10 Pro, we also launched and introduced the OnePlus Bullets Wireless Z series, the new one out here, which is far more attractive than the predecessors. So you would see us segueing into interesting price points, into interesting products, and serving our community like never before.